Morning. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to day 5 of Vlogmadan. So sorry we didn't do day 4, but you didn't miss much. All I did was sleep all day and get my steps. So I didn't think it merited me recording. We're making the pre-workout. We have a new tub of oats. We're doing 50 grams. Nothing special. I'm a little bit tired, even though I slept all day. Oh, I didn't finish the last tub of oats. Shoot. That's okay. It's okay. We need Bev. Nobody flames people for not having Bevs anymore. What else are we doing? Creatine, salt, water flavoring. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up, eat this, and then we're driving over to the gym for a glutes and hams day. I know you're hyped for this one. Oh, this is a little wet. The only water flavoring I have left is the Splenda iced tea, which I used to love, but I think I overdid it with time, and now I don't like it that much. Bismillah. So I need to buy some new water flavoring. I like the Mio strawberry lemonade. Honey, cinnamon, butter toffee syrup. You guys are gonna get real bored of this by the end of Ramadan, because I'm somebody who just likes to eat the same meal over and over again so that I don't have to think about it. It really is the hack to your nutrition goals, is just being consistent about it. You get to a point, I think, where at first, like, you want a bunch of variety for sure. But then you find a meal that you really like, and you don't see the point in really trying to come up with a new meal every single day. It's tiring. It adds to the mental load. All the calculations of your macros every single day. and like thinking, what do I have to get from the grocery store? Do I still have this at the house? Like, am I gonna buy it and it's gonna go to waste? Bodybuilding is also like a money hack, you know? Like, it's an expensive sport, but it also teaches you so much about your finances and just like shows you how to budget. Once you're cooking at home and you don't spend money outside on food, like, you save so much money. I know some of you are like struggling with money because you're eating out. So I don't know. For me personally, I love eating the same thing every day. Like, it really clears up so much mental space and so much mental effort. Come on now. I need 7 grams and we're at 6, and I don't want to open the next thing of honey until this is done. Come on. Oh, gosh. Please, just give me the honey. Now it's at 5. Bruh. Okay, we're gonna open the new honey. It's not cooperating with me. I swear these kinds of pull tabs never even freaking work. Ow. Inshallah, this is my biggest struggle of the day. Getting 7 grams of honey. And then I swear this is gonna go over because my scale sucks. Oh, 2 grams. Perfissimo. My scale only reads at 2 grams. It doesn't read at 1. Take out the Invisalign. I didn't actually take it out, did I? This is my butter. Don't worry about me dipping my spoon in it after licking it. Okay. Should we add some salt to this? Okay, you guys don't need to see all of this. I'll see you at the gym. Alright, we made it. We're starting with abductions. The way I remember the difference between abductions and adductions is because add has add, and add to me is bring together. The other one has to be ab. So these are abductions, and the other one is adductions. We're doing 3 by 15. I have 120 here. I already did a warm-up set, so here we go. Bismillah. Owie. I know my legs or hips don't go wide enough. I gotta work on that, but that is not something I'm going to address today. I'm gonna actually lower the weight. So 110 instead of 120. That was only 13. I think I'm gonna lower it again to 100 because I'm feeling it, and the goal reps is 15, and those were very much partials at the end. So, you know, I'm not chasing extreme numbers because it is Ramadan. So the most important thing is just really feeling it. Am I in? I guess I'm like just out of frame. Mid-set, I remembered that the next exercise is hip thrust, which, like, yeah, second exercise. It's crazy because for me to get my workout done, for me to make sure that I do my workout and every exercise with like passion and intensity, I can't remember what the next exercise is. I just have to like be surprised or shocked every time to get myself through the workout, especially glute ham day. Like, this workout is just back to back exercises that are not fun to do and hurt me. So we just have to not remember literally me for my whole life. Okay, last set of these, and then hip throws. Let me see that. Okay. Oh my god. Definitely feel my left glute more than my right. But I don't know what you want me to do about that. Guess who just got notified that their storage is full? I'm on second exercise and storage is full. So wish me luck, Charlie, in getting this Vlogmadan episode recorded. We are doing a warm-up set, 3 working sets, and then a back-off set. So it's a lot. I'm starting with 80 pounds. I'm so lucky and blessed that I have this machine because I love not having to set up hip thrust. I don't know if you can see this machine, but this machine is ass because it's on one side. So after a few months, it's just it's the hip thrust setup, and then there's the bar with the pad, and it's on one side, and the weight's on one side. Over time, the one side gets so beat up that it's uneven, and you're just growing unevenly. So, yeah. I don't despise that machine, but it's just not a smart purchase by gyms. I think something like this, where the weight is distributed evenly, you're obviously going to work your glutes more evenly. And we want a symmetric body. The number one mistake that I see with hip thrusts is not moving your neck and head with the movement. So you want to keep your chin tucked. On the way up, you're up, and on the way down, you come back down. Where I see people like this, and they go like this. And I'm just like, that's scary, spooky. Fastest way to empty your storage or clear up some space, delete CapCut. Which you can't be precious about saving your projects because once you delete CapCut, they're gone. But if they're posted, they're posted. I'm trying to get less precious about my things, alhamdulillah. This dunya is temporary. And we don't need 20,000 photos in our camera roll, even though we have 20,000 photos. And we don't need everything posted to the gram and TikTok saved on our phone too. It's posted, it's done, you're not gonna revisit it. It's fine. Okay, there's a burp. Alhamdulillah. We're going for 10 reps. That was 8. Jeez. I think this is the first day that I'm actually seeing my performance suffer, because not only are we fasting all day, but we're also in a mini cut. So coach has my calories down by like 900 calories. We're in like a 900 calorie deficit from last week. And water's down, sleep's down, everything's down. So makes sense. But I'm still gonna try to perform as if nothing's happening. Because the minute in your head you're like, oh, I'm cutting, my strength's gonna decrease, like, your strength shouldn't decrease for a long time after you start your cut. And so right now I'm blaming it mostly on sleep. Okay, second working set. Fuck. I think this yellow versus green means my battery's dying here too. That was 8 reps of 245. I'm gonna pause the video until the next set. Time for the last heavy set. I moved the weight. I started at 260 because that was my weight last week. Got 8 reps, did 245 for 8. And now I'm moving down to 230 because we're supposed to hit 10 reps. So, yeah. Okay. Bismillah. Fuck. Oh my god, feel the pump for sure. That was 8 reps again. The back offset is 50% of the weight for AMRAP. So I just moved the weight down to 110. I gotta wash my hair. "20 minutes in. Getting 4 people to show up to the gym at 1:50 a.m. is crazy. But good for them, they have friends. Or their family, which is even better, mashallah. But I could barely get one person to come to the gym with me. Okay. Let's get this done. That definitely wasn't AMRAP. That was crappy. But oh my god, do we feel the pump. I imagine this is what butt injections feels like. Just a bunch of extra mass in your ass. Okay. See you upstairs for RDLs, dumbbell RDLs. Okay. We're doing RDLs. The rep range is 12 to 15. Usually I aim for 12 because I don't want to do more reps. And I like to push myself to use heavy weight. But and usually I do about 12 with 150 pounds total. So that's using the 75s. Because we just saw with hip thrust, my strength is already down, or I know I'm not hitting PRs today, and I don't want to use the 75s and get like 8 reps, which is completely out of the rep range, and then have to go get lower weights and just keep testing. So I'm immediately just dropping the weights down to 65s instead of 75s. And if we hit 12, great. If we can hit 15, oops, can you see me? Let me see. Oh yeah, you can see me. If we can get 15, that's awesome. That's still in the rep range. So that's my strategic approach to choosing this weight. We have our strapiolas. And I like to use my belt for this because despite me working on my core strength and core engagement, I do still tend to recruit my lower back on this, and we don't want that. Wow, glutes are looking sweet. So this belt will just help keep me sturdy in place, inshallah. And we don't wear shoes for this because we want to be planted on the ground. My headphones are probably going to fall out for this and it's going to bother me, so I'm just going to take them out. Also, don't want to hear this guy's music because he's playing it from his speaker. So we're going to do headphones. What a nice solution. Okay. Let's get this done. We're doing 3 sets of this. Same rep range for every set. Okay, nice. That was 15. Like I said, we're cutting. And so I'm feeling pretty skinny. I mean, we're only 5 days into Ramadan and I'm down like 2.5 pounds. 5 days into Ramadan, 5 days into cutting, 2.5 pounds down. And I was getting dressed this morning. And I was like, well, she's skinny. Fuck. That was 13 reps. Very cool. We're gonna stay with this weight. If we can get 12, great. If we can get 13, super. And then we'll be done with RDLs. Next, we have freaking front foot elevated reverse dumbbell lunges. which is 2 plates on the floor, 1 foot is on it, dumbbells in hand, reverse lunge, which actually sounds like hell every single week. I'm very tempted to just switch the dumbbells for the Smith machine so that I don't have to worry about stability as much. If you're on the Smith machine, it's there, whereas dumbbells, you really have to stabilize yourself. Smith machine, it's not as dependent on your mental engagement. So I'm very tempted to switch to that, also to save time, because every single time I have to do my reps, that takes a lot more time than it is to just set up this Smith machine. I'm just sharing my mental thoughts, but these are the kinds of things that you do have to push through, and you have to say to yourself to stop being a little bitch, and you have to ask yourself, do you really want to be a pro? Do you really want your pro card? Because pros do what they're supposed to do. Not that switching from Smith machine to dumbbells, from dumbbells to Smith machine is that big of a deal. You're still getting the same movement and everything. But once you start cheating yourself, it gets easier and easier to cheat yourself. And you end up using the Smith machine every week. And then on the Smith machine, you're like, hey, I don't want to do front foot elevation of 2 plates. I'm just going to do 1 plate. And then you remove the elevation altogether. And you just start cheating yourself in very little minute ways where it's not the end of the world. It doesn't feel like it's that big of a difference. But week over week, cheating yourself doesn't get you to where you need to be. Enough yapping. Can you tell I'm freaking in a haze? But that's okay. It's only temporary. This dunya is temporary. And you can endure anything for 2 minutes. And this won't even take me 2 minutes. I do feel a little bit out of it. Bismillah. Cut the cams. Come on. Last side. done. I'm so proud of myself. So proud of myself. It's 3:17 a.m. That workout took 1 hour and 50 minutes. My glute ham days are the hardest and the most mentally testing. And every single time I get it done, I'm so freaking proud of myself. I'll see you at the crib. Okay, we've got 2 servings of minute rice, 110 grams of broccoli, 160 grams of 93% lean beef, and 10 milliliters of olive oil, and then our water with L-glutamine and potassium. And that's what we're eating. I guess I'll see you guys later. But probably not. Actually, let's just end the video here. Okay. That was day 5 of Vlogmadan. And thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for day 6. And back in buys, unless there's a snowstorm. There's supposed to be a snowstorm tonight. And everybody's freaking out because they're saying that it's going to be worse than the last snowstorm. But if you follow me on Instagram, you know we went to the gym in the last snowstorm. So, we'll see. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Happy fasting.